Hi there. Today I want to talk to you about why my story of gaining 200 pounds and losing 200 pounds can give you hope on your own weight loss journey. I want you to know, first of all, if you're frustrated, if you feel like nothing's working, if you've tried everything and you either gain it back or you just don't lose it in the first place, I've been there. You're not alone. There's a lot of people who go through the same thing. And I'd like to tell you about how I got out of that vicious circle and how I can help you through yours. And I'm going to let you know up front that this is not a video that's going to give you a quick fix. It's not going to be a do this for 2 months and you're done for the rest of your life. It isn't about putting a band solution. This is about getting to the core of why you overeat, why you comfort eat, why you emotionally eat, why you binge eat, and what to do with yourself instead of going to food for comfort. This is about changing what you eat permanently and adopting a new lifestyle. If you think that you're going to go on a diet for 3 months, lose 60 pounds, or for me, it was 2 years, 200 pounds. If you think that when you're finished your diet, you can go back to eating as you want, you're just going to put the weight back on again. You need to change your thinking and you need to understand that you need to bless your body with food, good food. And you know what? It tastes really good. I didn't think it would, but it does. And understand that you need to put the work into it. You need to get a little bit mobile, and maybe that's really hard for you. At 350 pounds, walking across the room made me lose my breath, but it's never too late. There's always some mobility you can do. There's somewhere you can start. Let me talk to you today about how I did it, because I want you to know that you can do it too. You can. So listen, watch it to the end and find out how you can do this too. So I want to tell you that you may be feeling this way too. For a really, really long time, I felt trapped. I was trapped in my body that didn't look like I wanted it to look. As a matter of fact, I was disgusted with how I looked. I felt like I could never, ever lose weight, no matter how hard I tried, because I had tried diets, I had tried intermittent fasting, I had tried different things. And yes, they would work briefly, but then when the diet was over, the weight came back. I know they say you can eat moderately, but who defines moderately? Because moderately didn't work for me. Sure, you have a little bit extra of something than when you're on the diet, but then you think the next time, oh, I did that, I can try this too. And next thing you know, you're having 2 more of something and you're adding a little more on your plate of something else. And oh, just a little bowl of ice cream won't hurt. And moderate tends to grow in our heads as to what we think we can get away with. And next thing you know, you've put 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 50 pounds, 100 pounds back on, and you're beating yourself up because you failed again. No, you didn't fail. You want to know something? You lost 100 pounds, 50 pounds, 10 pounds, whatever you lost, you succeeded. You succeeded. You didn't fail. What happened was you didn't adopt the lifestyle. You didn't understand why it's important to keep yourself healthy. Maybe you didn't have a purpose that kept you driving forward so that you wouldn't put the weight back on. Maybe you just weren't educated enough in how to maintain a healthy lifestyle and how to not need food to make you feel better. If food is your mechanism for coping with life's very difficult situations, if food is your best friend, I want to tell you it's not your friend, and it may help you cope for the 5 minutes you're putting it down your throat, you're tasting it, you're swallowing, and you're like, oh, that's exactly what I needed, until you finished. And 5 minutes goes by and you think, oh, what did I do? Oh my God, I can't believe I did that to myself. How can I do that again? It happened to me over and over again. It is a vicious, vicious cycle, and it doesn't want to let you go. So if you feel trapped, if you feel there isn't a way out, that's how I felt. That's how I lived. I isolated myself because I was so afraid of people seeing me. I isolated myself because I was eating so damn much that I didn't want anyone to know. As if it was a secret. I was 350 pounds. I was out to here. People knew I was eating too much. Hello. So it's not a secret. And there's nothing to be embarrassed about, because guaranteed half the people out there have their own unhealthy coping mechanisms, and you're just dealing with life the way you know how to. So let's educate ourselves. Let's learn how to cope with life's difficulties, how to manage our food, how to eat a healthy meal, and then not succumb to the food that says, oh, I'm going to make your day better. Because it doesn't come to you. It doesn't say, hey, how was your day? Why don't we talk? Hey, I know you had a hard time. Let me help you think of some solutions. Food is not your friend. It never will be. It never has been. What food is nutrition. It's fuel. It's good tasting. Healthy food is amazing. I love my healthy food. I don't regret for a second that I don't eat like I used to eat. I never feel ashamed of my food. I never feel like, oh, I wish I could do it differently. I never feel that way anymore. And it's such a blessing to not feel shame and guilt and remorse and regret and to hate myself over and over again for making the same mistakes. And then the shift came. I found a purpose. I found a reason to lose weight. And I wanted to look good. Sure. I wanted to lose weight because I needed to lose weight. Sure. I wanted to get healthy. Good reason. I wanted to feel better. Great reason. I wanted to have energy again. Great reason. I wanted to live because my beautiful little baby twin granddaughters would stare up my face, smiling and expecting to see me and lighting up my life. And my daughter said, Mom, I'm just so sad you'll never know them. And I'm so sad that they'll never know the songs you have to sing to them. And they'll never know your smile. And they'll never know just how much you love them, because only you have that love to give them. And I realized they were going to grow up without me, and I wasn't going to see them. And that was the gut punch for me. What's your gut punch? What is it? Is it just, damn, I need to feel good again? Because you will. I used to go to bed every night with my bones screaming in pain. I had to take Advil every single day because my bones were not meant to carry two people. Our joints are built to house a body, not a 350-pound body. So when I lost 200 pounds, I go to bed and I'm like, what happened to all the aching bones? I used to go to bed every night in pain. What happened to that? And I realized it was because I lost the weight, and because I've been working out, and because I've been walking, and because I eat well, and because I'm energetic, and all these things came together. The impact this has had on my life, the impact this has had on how I feel and my health, my energy, my mood is unbelievable. And I wouldn't take back that food that I used to think was my only friend if you paid me $1 gazillion to do it. And I'm dead serious. There is nothing that would put me back in that place. Although I hung on a tiny, tiny little string of hope for life, I was in a bad place. I was so down that I was in this black void. I didn't connect to people. I didn't connect to anything. I just lived in sadness, and that is sad. And if that's where you are, please look at me, because I was there too. Please look and say, oh, Easter did it? She was that big? Maybe I can do it too. Maybe I can. Yes, you can. You can. A lot of people say you have to believe in yourself first. You don't, because we don't believe in ourselves. It's so hard to believe in ourselves when we're really big. It's so hard to believe in ourselves when we fail time after time. But if you believe that you can get through one little day and not have the toxic foods, and if you believe that you can get through one little day and drink 2 liters of water, and you can get through one little day getting up and saying, I'm not going to sit in this depression today. I'm going to do something to make myself feel better. Your life starts to shift one little day at a time. And then a month goes by and you've lost 6, 7, 8, 10 pounds. And you think, oh my gosh. And 6 months goes by and you've lost 40 or 50 pounds. and you're so happy, but you realize that you've changed your thinking because you're no longer beating yourself up all the time, and you're no longer looking at the past, and you're working on the reasons you eat too much, and you're working on strategies to cope with life, to cope with your past, to cope with self-love, to cope with things that happen on a day-to-day basis. And you're learning that instead of doing those things, you can turn to God, or you can turn to whatever you believe in. And even if it's just, if you're an atheist and you have that still small voice in you, turn to that and ask for wisdom, ask for the right thing to do, ask for what's next, because you'll get the answer. So you can work through this pain. I want you to know that you don't have to be unhappy anymore. You don't have to live in self-hatred. You don't have to live without hope. Please grab that little spider web of hope, that thread that hangs there calling to you as it glistens in the sun. I always thought to myself, I have a spider web's thread of hope, and I don't know how, but it's keeping me going because I know it's fragile, but I see the sun glistening on it, and I say there's something special about this hope. It's going to get me through somehow. And you know, if you dig inside, you're going to find that little place within you that says, maybe I can hope too. If you watch my videos and you take a look at where I've come from and where I am, you're going to say to yourself, she was there too. How did she get where she is? And I tell you how, and I'm going to keep telling you how, and I'm happy to help you on your journey. Happy to help you learn how to eat. Happy to help you learn how to deal with feelings that cause you to eat. Happy to help start having some mobility and work towards a fitness goal. All of this came for me. I put structure in my day. I started planning things. I purposely started to think of things I had gratitude towards. I purposely made my life peaceful and calm and set boundaries with people. I purposely set myself up to not be put in the way of harm. And by doing that, I was able to focus on making myself feel better about myself and to make myself heal whatever it was that needed comforting, whatever emotion made me emotionally eat. I learned early that I don't have to be perfect, but I do need to be consistent. Focus on your progress. Focus on how well you do, and look at things in the past you've done well and let that prompt you forward. Keep saying to yourself, I can do this. I can do this. She did it. I can do it. She did it. I can do it. She did it. I can do it. It's okay. Just today. Just show up for today. Just keep doing what you need to do today. Have a gratitude journal. Get up in the morning and make your bed. Go downstairs, make your coffee or your tea or your breakfast, and get dressed. Put some lip gloss on, feel pretty, wear a shirt that's not the dingy kind I used to wear around the house, feeling like it made me hide underneath my clothes. And they were just ugly, and I felt ugly. So putting those clothes on that were dingy just made me feel worse. How about you put something on that makes you feel nice? How about you put a smile on your face, just because there's so many things to be thankful for? And if you think about it, it could be the birds you hear singing in the sky. It could be the feeling of the sun on your cheek. It could be your grandchildren or your children or the children you're going to have someday. It could be your life partner. It could be the fact that you want to feel healthy, or you're feeling healthier, or you're looking forward to getting healthier. It can be so many things. Find things to be thankful for and keep in that mindset, because that keeps you looking in a positive direction. Start journaling. Journaling is very powerful. And I work with some people who, in the past and one in the present, who tell me they had no clue how powerful journaling could be in healing them from going to the food all the time. So I advise you, when you're having a craving, or when you're feeling really, really off, or you feel like you're spiraling, or whatever it is. I spiraled. I would panic and I'd spiral out of control. I get my journaling app, and I just shoot bullet points out, dictate, so I can get it out really quick because I have so much going on in my head. And once it's out there, I say, okay, let's look at this. By the way, if you'd like a free food and feelings journal, I have a link down below for a free food and feelings journal, as well as a readiness checklist for you to look at and see deeply if you're really ready to start a weight loss journey. And as well, I offer coaching on the same platform, so you can take a look if you're interested on some private one-on-one. I don't coach things that I'm not already telling you in my videos. I'm not trying to keep a secret to tell you, oh, I'll tell you when I'm coaching you and you're paying me. That's not the point. People have come to me and said they want private coaching and they want my time and they want to be able to share their story and get through the things they're getting through, which is why I started to offer coaching in the first place. I had already done coaching before, and stepping back into it was the right decision. So if you feel that you'd like some private time, feel free to join me and see if it works for you. I have a few spots open. Some people have already joined for 1 hour free to take a quick look at where you are right now and give you some sound advice on how you can move forward on your own weight loss journey. No strings attached, no expectations other than to have a good chat and hopefully give you some tools to move forward. And I'll link that in the description as well. If you resonated with what I said today, and I know I packed a lot in there, but if you know that this is right for you and you want to keep moving forward with me, please let me know. I need to hear your comments. They help me know where to drive my videos and where to bring my content and what to share with you. So comment, 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 comment. I answer every comment I get. Every one of them. I don't ignore them. Sometimes it takes me a few days because I'm in a really intense boot camp, but I pay attention, I care, I answer, and I connect with you if that's what you're looking for. So leave a comment. Please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and come back for more, because I always have more ideas to share with you. And I hope that this video has shown you that you can feel hope too. Put it in the comment. Yes, I have hope too. See you next time.